Pradhan, if these protests sustain and monarchy does come back to Nepal, do you think it's going to be the one-stop solution for all the problems that the Nepalese are facing today?
Yes, Shreya, this is a very, very vital question, I think. Talking about the solution to Nepal's problem, like this can't be done overnight. So King Gyanendra, as we saw in the past, he had exercised absolute power, and the general perception of the people is that King Gyanendra should also change, and he must have learned his lessons. No, that is general perception. But as our respective His Excellency Puri was saying that although this movement to reinstate monarchy is going on, like as our present Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli, he looks hell bent on suppressing this movement by force. So this could still be early to talk about the return of Gyanendra Shah. And after what happened last Friday, this movement of reinstating King Gyanendra, though
Yes.
for briefly it looked very rosy, but since then, in the last 2 or 3 days, we haven't seen the kind of scale the movement could have desired. So I think it is still early to speculate that former King Gyanendra might return to power. Shreya.
Okay. Ambassador Manjeev Puri, before I wrap up, a quick question to you. One of the countries that might be a little unsettled with these protests would be China, considering that the current Nepalese regime is seen as being close to Xi Jinping. Do you see them acting upon this or just staying away?
That's a very important question. Now, I want to say something else to you. I am worried about something else. That this particular set of actions, this business of the king and resurrection of the king, etc., it shouldn't be used by Nepali politicians in any way to look at India. India has abiding relations with Nepal, and India is very interested in a stable Nepal. And it's very easy for Nepali politicians to turn around and heap all the blame on India. We've taken very nice measured steps. I think the foreign ministry has said it's their internal affair, but we are keeping a close watch. Obviously, we have an open border. We have so much of trade and so on and so forth. As far as the northern neighbor is concerned, they are in a position to do business with anyone. And let me take you back to history. Nepal was a kingdom, and it was the king who used to play the China card vis-a-vis India. So, I don't want to just say that, but for them also, there would be a one-stop shop. While we are very sanguine that this kind of thing would have some kind of civilizational link. But the fact of the matter is that large players are able to play everywhere in any other particular context. Nepal's stability, I think, is particularly important for India. Nepal being properly governed and governed in the best possible way, given its economic limitations, is particularly important. And I hope that the political leadership will act politically on a matter which is essentially political.
All right, we'll leave it there. Let's see how the next few weeks pan out in Nepal. Thank you very much to both of you gentlemen, Ambassador Manjeev Puri and Mr. Amar Pradhan, for joining us and sharing your perspectives on